Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. I trust everybody's having a good day. And I think y'all can see and hear me. If you are watching me live, throw a one in the chat. If you are watching a replay, do me a favor, throw a two in the chat. Let me know if you learned something today. I'm gonna go back over a little bit something I spoke about like a few days ago. Actually, I think maybe last week. When I was talking about ways for you to establish or reestablish or build your credit. And there are multiple ways to do it. There's one way that I actually forgot about, and then there's something else I want to introduce you guys to as well that can help you build credit. And the cool part is too, there are ways to build credit that you don't have to go into debt um, as well. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. So we're going to definitely get started with how you doing, Felicia? Thank you for joining me. Um, so I just want to say for any of you guys, number one, anybody, if you need help with repairing your credit, and credit repair is getting bad stuff off your credit report. That's all credit repair is. Restoring your credit restoration is helping you get your scores back up. So those are things that needs to be done at the same time. Okay. Now I do come across people who really don't even have credit or much credit or haven't really had credit in a long time. So they need to help build their credit. So for folks like that, you need to build your credit. Even professionals like your mortgage brokers, mortgage loan people, real estate agents, insurance people, tax people. I'm talking to y'all too. Why? Because I know y'all have clients. Y'all come across people that need help with credit all the time. So make sure that you get in touch with me because I will love to help you. I mean, I can help people nationwide repair and restore their credit. I'm a former insurance and real estate agent, so I know how it is. Um, 'Cause, you can't. I mean, hey, you may be able to purchase a house, but with a 600 credit score, but in this market, okay. So let's just talk about the multiple ways to help you build your credit up or reestablish it, restoring your credit. Very, very important. So, number one, let's start with a secure credit card. Go ahead, ma'am. Come on, go. No, okay. All right. So, with a secure credit card, it's called a secure credit card because you need a security deposit. Okay, so and another reason why I like educating people because there's a lot of people who are not in the know and they don't know these things, or and you got the people who's not in the know and they want to run around and say everything's a scam. If somebody's asking you for money, all of a sudden it's a scam. No, you're just uneducated. So let Tyra educate you, okay? So, and just to let y'all know, if you need any help, or if you know someone that needs help, or if you have a client that needs assistance in any of these areas that I speak of, or the platforms that I service, you can always inbox me, or you can text me at 844-243-4901. Okay, text credit to that. Okay, got multiple options and services for you to help you, your family, your friends, or your clients. Okay, so secure credit cards. They're called secure cards. Why? Because you have to put down a security deposit. Let's face it. If you don't notice, when you have bad credit, you pay more for everything. That's why restoring and repairing your credit is an investment into yourself because it's going to save you more money on the back end. It's going to save you more money later. So, secure credit card, you start with your own money. Most cards, you have to start with at least the $200 to $300. You can go to your local bank. You can go to credit unions. But remember, there are online banks as well. And there are certain banks that will actually match what you put in. So basically, you getting some free credit and some free money because say you put in $1,000, they gonna turn around and match that $1,000 and give you $1,000 in credit. Now that's not all secured cards, but there are some cards that will do that. Okay, and the interest rates are that's important to look at. Also, if there's an annual fee, but there are secure cards out here with no annual fee. There are secure cards that have low interest rates. So if you need help with that, let me know. 844-243-4901. 4901 is where you can text me, okay? All right, so another thing is credit building loans. Listen, these are excellent because they're basically like a savings account that you can't touch. You're putting money into it, and what that company is going to do is report these payments to the three credit bureaus for you. So you're building up your score and tucking away a little bit of money in. Um, for a little, it's like a little savings account. It's basically a credit builder savings account. That's why I like to call it a credit building loan. They call it because you're basically paying into it, but they give you the money back at the end of your term. They're very cost effective. There are multiple companies you can choose from. If you would like my advice, definitely get in contact with me as far as who to use. But they're all great. As long as they report to all three credit bureaus, I'm okay with whoever you use. Okay. Another one, this is probably the most likely option, is a cosigner. Now, of course, to be somebody's cosigner, um you would want them to be a responsible person, but a lot of people I see, they got to get cosigners because they're irresponsible. No, you don't want an irresponsible cosigner. You don't want a cosigner that needs a cosigner. Okay, but no, if you're going to cosign on somebody's loan, car note, whatever, make sure the person you are signing with, both of you guys need to be responsible. But you also need to understand whatever happens with that particular loan, that's your loan too, and it's going on your credit as well. So if they stop paying on it, if the payments are late, if they are going into repossession, that's going on your credit as well. That's going on both y'all credit, just to let you know. So if you are going to be a cosigner or get a cosigner, they need to be responsible people. One that I love, 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 one of the options that will help you build your credit and not put you in debt is reporting your rent. Listen, your rent can be reported to all three credit bureaus, and it puts back into your credit 50%. 35% for your payment history, I'll say 8 years. You've been renting for 8 years. You've been paying on time, and late means 30 or more days. Late doesn't mean, oh, I paid it on the 15th and it's due on the first. No, late actually means 30 days or more. So getting credit for the last 2 years for payment history, and then also adding into your length of credit for however many years you've been renting. We're talking about adding back into your credit 50% is an excellent trade line because you're not getting into any debt, just straight history. I love rental reporting, guys. You need help with that? Let me know. Okay. So then we also have credit building debit accounts, which pretty much work the same way as like secured credit card, but is no debt tied to this as well, because it's basically a debit account, online debit checking account, and they are going to report it to your credit. Okay, and you use this particular card and it gets reported to your credit. So there are a few out there for that. Credit Sesame is one. It's called Sesame Cash. Look into it. It gets really good reviews. Okay. So another one is authorized user. Okay. So the authorized user, you're basically piggybacking on somebody else's history with like a credit card and their payment history as well. So just like a cosigner, what they do with that account, that will affect you positively and negatively. So if you're going to be a cosigner, make sure authorized user, you need to be an authorized user of a responsible person, somebody that keeps their credit utilization low, somebody that pay on time. When I mean low, I mean low, under 10%. That's how responsible you want to be. Throw that 30% out of your brain, okay? So under 10%, and also they got the history, and they pay on time. That's what you need, because credit cards add back into your credit 90%. Okay, and then one that I forgot to mention the last time I spoke about this is the Care credit card, where it's excellent for building your credit. They're easy to get. You can have like a 600 or 620 credit score, and you can get this card. They report to all three credit bureaus. but you just gotta be smart when you are getting this actual card. And you need to be responsible. It's called a Care Credit Card, and it's for medical expenses. You can also get it for your pet. Okay. About recently where you can report your subscriptions you can have your subscriptions reported 2 to 3 credit bureaus through a company called Go Credit. Grow Credit. And with Grow Credit, we all got Netflix and Amazon Prime and Hulu and Disney Plus, and we pay cell phone bills. All these things can be used to increase your credit scores. How about that? So listen, Grow Credit is what they call it. So I just named 8 things that can help you increase and establishing your credit scores. Secured cards, credit building loan, co-signers, rental reporting, credit building debit account, authorized users, subscription services, and I'm not talking about that Experian Boost. It works the same way as the Experian Boost, but with that Experian Boost, that's only with Experian. No, with this, you want to. This reports to all 3 credit bureaus. It's called Grow Credit, and then we have the Care Credit Card, which is for medical services. For you, you can also get it for your pet. So those are 8 ways to help you improve your credit scores, affordable trade lines, and all that good stuff. So if you need help with any of those things, inbox me. You can comment below, trade lines, and or you can text me at 844-243-4901. Let me get you in contact with these here trade lines that will help you increase your credit scores. And never, ever, ever forget, I don't care how much credit reporting cleanup you do, how much credit repairing you do, and how many trade lines you get. None of that will ever outdo being irresponsible with your credit, meaning taking too much debt you cannot pay, not paying on time, and over utilizing credit cards. No amount of credit repairing and trade lines will outdo that. You got to be responsible as well. So having and maintaining good credit is a responsibility and a mentality. Okay, so as usual, thank you so much for joining and watching. Who's ever going to come on in the future, I hope you have a great day. If you need us, you friends, neighbors, clients, you need assistance with your credit, come talk to me, okay? Contact me today. I'm happy to help. You guys have a good night. Talk to you later.